Hello. Welcome back to my channel here with Lupita Aide. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you are new, welcome. And if you are not new, welcome back. You guys, today we have that video that you guys have been waiting for and that I have been procrastinating on doing for many reasons. And it has nothing to do with me not wanting to share. It has to do more with me not wanting to see. Okay. With that said, I hope that you like what you see. I do have a sticker shop where you can find all of these stickers that you guys are about to see. I also sell cash envelopes, the old school cash envelopes for now, cardstock. And I just came out with a new scratch off savings challenge. I just launched that this past Monday, you guys. Okay, here's a little brief, fast story of today's video. So the way I do my budget is I used to have everything together, all of my expenses, rent, apps like the internet, CapCut, life insurance, all of that stuff. I used to have it together with my debt payments, but then I came up with this kit which is clearly debt payments, and I started separating it. But when I started separating it, a lot of things happened. Long story short, and I am not going to give details. I do apologize for that. But some people understand, some people don't. I got pregnant. For some reason, I was not getting any EDD money. It was my mistake. I just was not informed correctly. I didn't know that I was supposed to be the one going to do all of the paperwork, and I thought that it was supposed to be HR. I don't know why I thought that, you guys, but I did. Anyway, so I didn't know about it. I went on maternity leave December 2nd. Didn't get any income. The first 2 weeks I did get income because I still had CTO hours, and other places are sick hours. So I did receive a check, but after that I didn't. So when I delivered my baby, that's when one of the nurses told me that I was supposed to be the one doing everything, because you know how they ask you if you are at risk of losing your home or if you're having issues financially. So I said yes. They said why. I said I haven't received my EDD money, and that's when she told me that it was supposed to be myself doing everything. So to make it shorter, I did like 2 weeks after I delivered, I received my money. But by then I had already owed rent, and I was behind on my credit cards. So you're gonna ask, how did you do it? Well, my landlord, we know their daughters since high school, and they were nice, very, very, very nice to wait for me to go back to work or for me to get some kind of money. Don't ask me why I never thought on going to welfare. I didn't until the last month when I was already going back to work. So I got it for 2 months, but I was off from work more than 2 months. So of course I don't get it anymore because I've been working now. But yes, you guys, I was behind about 4 months, if I'm not mistaken. I just know that the way I received my money from EDD, the same way I sent it to the landlord. And then when I did my taxes, I sent probably 75% of it to the landlord. So I remember owing about $9,000, if not more. Everything went to the landlord, and I'm sure to other things. Some of my credit cards, I remember paying some of my credit cards, which I didn't know that they were already closed. Yes, so I gave to one of Chase 270. I gave to another one of Chase like 300 something. I gave to, I don't remember what other cards, but the majority of the cards that I sent money to, they were already closed. So with that said, I do have most of my credit cards closed, and what you guys are gonna see right now is some of them. Honestly, I still don't know which ones are closed, which ones I can still use, because in my mind they're all closed. In my mind, I cannot use any of them. And it's better like that. I've been without using credit cards for like 6 months. Again, probably half of them are closed. I'll probably do a video on that, because I honestly don't know. And yeah, you're gonna be like, well, how is it that you don't know? Because I wasn't keeping track, because I did not want to see, because I did not want to stress about it. If I knew, I didn't have the money for the payments. It is the first time in my life that I don't pay my credit cards. It is the first time. The one thing I cared or took care of the most financially was my credit. And life happens, and it's right now it's really bad. It's at the 500s, I believe, 500 something. I already spoke to some of the creditors, and we have fixed payments. So those are the ones that I'm gonna write down. Some of them, like I said, are current, but I just wanted to give you guys a brief explanation. I might have skipped probably half of the story, but it's okay. So I got all my EDD literally the week that I started working, and then I started working in March, and then I did my taxes and I got the taxes. So if you ask me how did I do it all those months, again, my landlord was patient enough, and I am grateful that they were probably financially stable and they were able to wait for me, because who does that? My daughter was helping with food, with house supplies, and again, I don't know why I didn't go to get the help sooner. I kid you not, I did not get stressed in my whole pregnancy or in my maternity leave for money. It's like if I had something covering my eyes, because I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to stress. I didn't want to cry. I didn't want to send that feeling to the baby in any kind of way, or when I was breastfeeding the first days. But now when I talk about it and I remember, now I feel like it makes me want to cry just remembering. But when I was living through it, I didn't cry, not once. Only once when I was talking to my friend, which is the daughter of the owner. And I told her, this is the worst I've been in my life. The worst financially. But I know I'm going to get up. And I know I'm going to get through this. And I know that I'm going to fix everything. Because this is not me. Um, I am a single mom. I was not dating for years and years and years. I decided to give myself an opportunity, and I got pregnant, something that I was not looking for, but she is here and I love her very much, and I would not change anything. I love it the way it is, and I am grateful to God because she is the most beautiful thing. Since day one, it was the best pregnancy ever. No depression, no crying, no stress, no nothing. And everything is thanks to God. And everything is thanks to the people that was around me, my friends, high school friends, the owners of this house, and my children, because they were all supportive. My sister Jamie was very supportive, and I am here to share a little bit of my story, not for you guys to question me about, oh, and where's the dad? Oh, and but if you know better. Yes, I knew better. And unfortunately, the method that I used to take care of myself didn't work. And I know that I had options, but for me and my beliefs, that was not an option. My option is to keep and love my daughter. It doesn't matter the situation I'm in. So, Father said he was gonna be in her life. He does message here and there, but he is not helping financially. I do not see him at all. I randomly answer his message whenever he asks how she is doing, or sometimes it's rare, very rare that there's communication. Everything is through text, no phone calls, no visitations, nothing. I know it's weird, but that's a story that probably one day I will share, and I have shared it before in some other videos, especially in lives. But yes, you guys, so going back to the debt, we are gonna fix this. Okay, we are gonna fix this. It is not the end of the world. I did mess up my credit. I got in more in debt because I didn't just owe the owners, I owed my friend. She was there for me. Now, when it comes to the baby was very, very blessed because up until today, I haven't had the need to buy anything except 2 boxes of diapers, the newborn size. She is 5 months old, and she's blessed, you guys. She's very blessed. She's so beautiful too. She's a very happy baby, and I think that has to do with me not having or going through any kind of sad emotions through my pregnancy. Honestly, it was the best one ever in every way, in every aspect. Anyway, so I know that you guys might have your opinions, and that's okay. If it's not a positive one, just keep it to yourself. I just want to share a little bit of the story to see if I can help anyone, and because I try to be as transparent as I can, without getting any kind of hate. Anyway, and yes, it is in the internet and I am sharing it, so of course you guys having your opinion. If it's negative, just know that it's going to be deleted. That's all I have to say. This is just to support and to help others that are going through similar situations, being in debt, being behind on their cards, and just so they can see that there's always a way out. That is the only purpose of this video, and for me to continue with this channel, because for this reason is that I had not been posting because I did not want to be sharing a lot of the stuff that I was going through. There was days we didn't have and this is where I can't talk. There were days we didn't have what to eat. our food some of the times was Costco, the hot dogs that are $1.75 with a drink, and the kids started to hate it. But since we came back on our feet, financially, not with the debt, but now, there's money coming in and we are current on rent and bills were never behind. That's one thing that was never behind. Denise took care of bills, food, and some house supplies. But now they're like, hey, when are we gonna go to Costco? Like, and I'm like, you guys really crave Costco food? And they're like, yeah. So, it is stories that I'm gonna look back to, and it's just gonna help me appreciate more of the little things. Anyway, I'm gonna get started, you guys. And for those of you that continued putting your orders, I just want to say thank you so much. You guys have no idea how much you guys helped. You guys have no idea. Even if it was one order a month, that one order went to gas, or it went to that one of those days that we didn't have what to eat. And it was not the whole maternity leave, it was more of the last 2 months that I struggled bad. At the beginning we were okay, but it was just more towards the end. Anyway, let me start writing down some stuff. So we have City card, it's current, it's due on the 4th. So this is for June, you guys. Even though I already did some of the payments, this one is due on the 3rd. Minimum payment $41. And then we have knots. I put knots on the regular expenses, but it is not a regular expense, it's debt. So this is I did put the deposit with the tax money, so I'm only giving the monthly payments. It is only for 6 months, and I already did 2 months, so we have 4 more months to go. And it is due on the 8th for $156. I got 3 tickets, and for both tickets I grabbed drinks and food so that we don't have to spend on that. If we were to spend on food and drinks separately, it would be like another, like probably $80 to $100 every visit. Instead, by paying, I think it's like 100 something for the food and like 90 for the drinks, like for the whole year. And they get to eat, I think it's every 4 hours, depending on how long they are in the park. So I feel like it's very good. I don't usually have the income to be taking them to places, so getting these tickets annually for me to have where to take them and for them to have where to have fun, it's amazing, especially during the summer because it is a water park too. So and then we have this one, I don't remember which one is it. This is the name of it, CC Synchrony Bank. There you go. This is how it's in the bank, CC Sync B, but it is Synchrony Bank. This one is closed. It is due on the 15th. And it is $51. And then we have Credit One. This one is active. I don't use it. And this one I had just gotten it like a year before everything happened, so I hardly used this card. I think I owe like $400 on this one. It's due on the 19th. $465. And then we have money due on the 20th. This one 120. Capital One. This one is active because it was an automatic payment. Due on the 20th. For $30. It changes. Sometimes it's 30, sometimes it's 20 something. It changes. And then we have Best Buy. This one is closed. They are withdrawing $89 on the 23rd until the account is closed. This one too, this is an arranged payment of $51 until the account is closed. And then we have PayPal. PayPal is still current and will be. Still, it will be. This one changes all the time, but this time is $60. And then the one that I just spoke to is Midas. So Midas is gonna have 2 payment days, so it's every payday, guys. So this one is 2 times on payday for $18, and then Ross for $10, 2 times payday. And that's what I have for now. I still need to talk to Chase. Chase is Freedom, Slate, and Amazon. Okay, so I still need to talk to them. I spoke to the lady yesterday. She recommended me that I talk to that debt relief program. So they gave me the phone number. This was yesterday evening, and because I worked last night, I couldn't do it. But they gave me the information, so I just have to call and see what I can do with these 3. Set up like the other 2, set up payments until the balance is closed, or just put everything together in one. We'll see what the plan will be. I didn't want to do that, but I'm gonna talk to them and see what they suggest. But you guys, the goal here for me is to try to avoid closing any more cards, and the ones that do stay open, just continue paying them and continue having my mindset of not having credit cards. Again, before you guys say anything, I have been in debt before. I have paid it all. I had never missed a payment, ever. But it happened this time, and it got so bad that they closed a lot of accounts. So this is one that I remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Target, it's close to. I also need to talk to them. I don't want to regret filming this video. I really don't. I just want to help at least one person, or if somebody if you see yourself reflected here. I know some of you are financially stable, you guys have your things, you know, you guys are good to go, you guys are not struggling, probably you have more than one income, and that's okay, that's perfect. I don't, and that's okay too. I have always been a low income to begin with. I was being careful the whole time with my financial situation, you know, struggling here and there, but then coming back up, but never this bad, guys, never this bad. But things do happen, and this was me. I never said anything. I never went online asking for money. I always went just offering my stickers, trying to help myself, without saying my situation. Because I didn't want to feel like if I was, you know, begging. Now I'm sharing because I started working again. I have money coming in. And so I feel ready to share, and this is why I'm sharing. So let's see the other video, guys. I am so sorry. I do want to apologize. I did my last video. It was my monthly expenses, and tell me why I didn't finish it and nobody said anything. I did the video and I didn't do the total amount of anything. I just said, oh, thank you for watching, once I listed everything. But nobody said like, are you gonna do like a part 2 or something? So I guess when I close the month, I will. Now I do have another channel. If you are not aware, if you guys can help me with the other channel, I'm trying to monetize the other channel. I am more active over there because I do share a lot of behind the scenes of the small business. And it would be nice if I can get it monetized. It will be another source of income. All I need is the hours, you guys. So if you guys can play a listing or something so that I can give me the hours, I will appreciate it. That's all I need, you guys, just the watch hours. So let's see how much this is. I'm on the last 2. 640, which is why I didn't want to see it. Okay, so 640 plus this that I haven't spoke to them, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, you guys, it's sad, but I mean, I kept my light, my gas, the internet, the gas, and all of that was up to date thanks to Denise. And yeah, my rent is up to date. I am working hard on the shop too because I want to be with the baby as much as possible. So if you are in need of stickers, now I am gonna ask. Check out the shop, you guys. Okay, I do have June stickers out. I'm gonna be working on July and possibly on August, so I can be 1 month ahead. And I do have some items that I just launched this last Monday. If you are into charms for your binder, this one says savings challenge. And then I have another one that says sinking funds. This one says sinking funds. You guys can put these in your binders where you have your cash envelopes. I have other things like bows and stuff, so feel free to check out the shop. And this is it, you guys. I can't wait to get this going, get the flow going, and get back to my normal. I'm excited. I'm already on track with my other channel, bringing videos at least once a week. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy. I just hope that this helps at least one person. Okay, so if you're still here, please leave me a credit card. Duh, credit card. A credit card. Okay. And we'll see each other on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.